Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a video chart on ticker symbol SPY, which is the ETF for the S&P 500, and we're going to take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. Now, I definitely also want to look at the daily time frame so we can get a bigger context of things, but I want to start off with a 30-minute because it does a really good job of illustrating how interesting going into next week is going to be. And it gets interesting because you can see the final 30 minutes of the day, and given today is Friday, not only the final 30 minutes of the day, but the final 30 minutes of the week, huge volume and got a good solid bullish green candle. Now, don't get me wrong, just because this all occurred does not mean, so therefore this is the bottom and this thing's headed back up to all-time highs. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it definitely adds in a little bit of it and brings about the valid question of, hey, you know what? Maybe some sort of bottom is finally in here. Maybe the price is going to get some sort of worthwhile bounce to the upside. Now, if that's not the case and the price rolls back over, then at that point, and that's where I want to go to the daily time frame here, the level that a whole lot of people are going to be watching, myself included, because this is a very important level of support. But the next couple of key technical levels to watch. First level right here at 282, and this is not some sort of great discovery. I assure you people that use charts and understand charts have taken notice of that. And I make that comment because when a lot of people are watching the same levels and wondering the same things, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. It can produce some very dynamic movements. So that's what we have here at 282. You can see a whole bunch of times price held. Poor choice of colors on my part. You can see a bunch of times the price held right there and then over here. And if the price does not hold above 282, then the next level, so there's definitely some potential for that much more bearish momentum to the downside, not until down around 273. Now, don't get me wrong, if 282 fails, that does not mean within 2 seconds the price is going to be down at 273. But yeah, there's definitely a big space between those areas of support. Now, in the event the price does try to bounce back upwards, public enemy number one that everybody and their brothers, cousins, aunts, uncle is going to be watching is that pink line there, which on my chart represents the very famous 200-day simple moving average. And that's going to be the key level of resistance going forward, right around, let's just call it 305. And this is just based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So like I said, start off the video, if that 30-minute is suggesting a bigger bounce to come, the big key level that a lot of people will be watching is the $305 mark, which again is because that's that 200-day simple moving average. And if the price can get up above there, well, then there's still work that needs to be done, but that would definitely symbolize some good solid momentum on the bulls' part. So we'll see how this one continues to play out next week. But yeah, no doubt about it. Crazy, and quite frankly, a relatively historic week we just experienced. So let's see what next week has to offer. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.